When was the last time you sat in a room for 10 minutes and did absolutely nothing? No podcast in your ears, no quick check of your notifications, or no planning your grocery list. Just existing. For most of us, that thought doesn't feel peaceful. It feels anxious, like we're falling behind. We've been conditioned to believe that every waking second is a unit of potential profit. If we aren't producing, we're decaying. But here's the irony. In our desperate attempt to be productive every second of the day, we've actually become less creative, more tired, and fundamentally more hollow. Today, we're exploring the productivity myth and why your most important skill this year might actually be the ability to do absolutely nothing. We often confuse consumption with rest. We think that because we are lying on the couch, scrolling through TikTok, or watching a video essay, we are off the clock. But psychologically, your brain is still working. It's processing data, judging content, and firing dopamine receptors. This is passive labor. You aren't resting, you're just being a silent employee of the attention economy. Blaise Pascal, the 17th century philosopher, once famously said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Pascal wasn't talking about boredom, he was talking about the fear of the self. We stay busy because busyness is a shield. As long as we are doing, we don't have to face the quiet, uncomfortable questions that bubble up when the noise stops. Who am I when I'm not working? Is this life actually what I wanted? We use productivity to outrun our own reflections. To understand why doing nothing is actually productive, we have to look east toward the Taoist concept of Wu Wei. Often translated as non-doing or effortless action, Wu Wei isn't about laziness. Think of a river. A river doesn't try to flow. It simply follows its nature, and in doing so, it carves through mountains. In the West, we view life as a series of obstacles to be conquered through sheer force of will. But the philosopher Alan Watts often reminded us that you cannot clear muddy water by stirring it. When you do nothing, you are letting the mud settle. Psychologically, this is when your default mode network kicks in. This is the part of the brain that connects unrelated ideas. It's why your best ideas come in the shower or right before you fall asleep. By doing nothing, you are finally giving your brain the permission to perform its most complex work: synthesis. Let's say you try this today. You set a timer for 10 minutes to just sit. You will fail at first. Your brain will scream at you. It will tell you that you're being lazy. It will remind you of an email you forgot to send. This is because we live in a performative culture. We feel the need to look busy even when we aren't. We've turned exhaustion into a status symbol. If you aren't tired, you aren't trying, right? But look at the most productive systems in nature. A forest doesn't grow 24/7. It has seasons of total stillness. A heartbeat only works because there is a pause between the beats. If you remove the pause, the heart stops. If you remove the nothing from your life, the something loses its meaning. We have become so obsessed with the destination of our work that we've forgotten that the most profound parts of being human happen in the gaps between the tasks. Being always tired isn't just a physical state. Often, it's a soul-level exhaustion from the constant pressure to be someone, to do something, to improve constantly. So here's a challenge for this week. It's more difficult than any hustle routine you've ever tried. Find 5 minutes today. Sit in a chair. Don't look at a screen. Don't listen to music. And don't try to meditate. Just sit there and let your thoughts be as messy as they want to be. You'll find that nothing isn't empty. It's actually full of clarity you've been searching for in your to-do list. Productivity is a tool, but stillness is how you reclaim your life.